Good morning, students. Myself, Ashagila Devi, Assistant Professor in Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. In today's session, we will learn about pooling layers, which plays a crucial role in reducing the size of the feature maps while retaining the important informations. So, by the end of this session, you will understand what is pooling is and why pooling is used, different types of pooling, advantages and limitations of pooling layers. So, what is pooling? Pooling is an operation applied to the feature maps generated by convolutional layers. It applies 2D filters over each channels of feature maps and summarizes the information present in that region. So, the main purpose of pooling is to reduce the spatial dimension, reduce the computational cost, and preserve important features. So, mathematically, the output size of the pooling depends on the input height and width, filter size, and the stride value. So, why do we use pooling? So, pooling is used in CNN for several important reasons. First, it reduces the number of parameters, which makes the network faster and more efficient. Second, it helps the model become robust to small changes in feature positions, such as shift or distortion in images. So, this is why pooling layer are usually placed after the convolutional layer. And how this pooling works. Let us understand how this pooling works. The input feature map is divided into non-overlapping regions. For each region, a single value is selected or computed. Width and height are reduced and the depth remained unchanged. So this helps the CNN focus on what features are present and not exactly where they appear. So we have several types of pooling. One is max pooling. Max pooling is one of the most commonly used pooling technique. In max pooling, the maximum value from each filter region is selected. This means it preserves the most dominant or strongest features in the region. So the max pooling is widely used in object recognition and classification tasks. So in next is average pooling. In average pooling, the average value of all elements in the filter region is computed. So this technique preserves more information compared to max pooling, but may smooth or out strong activations. So average pooling is useful in tasks like segmentation and smooth feature extractions. So next about the global pooling. Now let us look on the global pooling, where global pooling reduces each feature maps to a single value. It converts the feature map of size NH into NW into NC into 1 cross into NC. So there are two types, global average pooling and global max pooling. When you think about the global average pooling computes the average of all the values in each feature maps. It produces one value per channel. This method is commonly used in classification models to reduce the overfitting and replace the fully connected layers. When you see the global max pooling select the maximum value from each feature maps and it captures the strongest activation function in each channel. It is useful when the presence of the feature is more important than its location. Next, about the pooling in architecture, that is how it works is in CNN architecture, the pooling layers are placed after the convolutional layer. Each pooling layer reduces the spatial size step by step. This allows the CNN to become deeper network without increasing the computational complexity. And next is pooling in when you discuss about the pooling in CNN architecture, which allows the CNN to become more and more deeper new network without increasing the computational complexity. So next we are going to discuss about the advantages. The pooling layer offers several advantages. It reduces spatial dimensions, lower the computational cost, it prevent overfitting, and it provide translation invariance. So it retain the important features. When you discuss about the disadvantages, however, the pooling has more and more advantages. The pooling can cause loss of information, over smoothing of features, dependency or proper choice of filtering and size and stride is also difficult. So therefore, the pooling parameters must be selected carefully. Finally, to summarize today's class, the pooling is used to reduce the feature map size. It improves the efficiency and robustness of CNN. Different pooling techniques are chosen based on the application needed. So in the next class, we will see how the pooling affects the CNN performance with examples. Thanks for listening. Thank you.